Oh, hello. It's me again. This is a story about this chap called Derek, this English bloke called Derek, who went to Paris. And obviously he went through the sights of Paris, and his favourite was the cathedral at Notre Dame. And yeah, everybody goes to Paris goes to Notre Dame. And of course to listen to the bells and to see the bell ringer called Quasimodo now. They had this tour, and luckily for them, the bells were being rung. Quasimodo was by the bells, and he was, doing his usual thing. It was the bells. It was the bells that made me deaf. And anyway, Derek was taken by this, and he asked the guide if he just wait a bit to watch it because the tour was going on at the place. So he stays and watches Quasimodo, and anyway, Quasimodo had all sorts of ways of hitting the bells. He would push the bells, he would kick the bells, and he'd also headbutt the bells like that and slam his face right in it. And this is probably why his face was so distorted. And anyway, he started talking to Quasimodo about it and said, "Is it difficult?" And Quasimodo said, "No, it's not that difficult." So he took a bit of time to teach Derek how to peel the bells, pushing, kicking, headbutting, and he said, "Hey, look," he said, Derek. He said, "I got to go and do some errands. Maybe, I can leave you to look after the bells, and when the next hour's up, perhaps you can do it." Was that all right? And Derek said, "Yeah, that's fine." And he said, but Quasimodo said, "Just be careful that when you headbutt it, you must meet the bell full on. You don't go to headbutt it and miss it, otherwise you could be in trouble. So when the bell is up on that end of the swing, don't headbutt it. Wait till it comes right back and meet it full on like a football." So Derek said, "Okay." And anyway, Quasimodo went out shopping. He went to pick up Esmeralda, and they went out shopping. And anyway, he came back later on, but while he was away, Derek waited, and Quasimodo wasn't back on the house, so Derek started peeling the bells. So we pushed the bells, kicked the bells, headbutted the bells. He did this. It was 6 o'clock. He did it 5 times, and then, but when it came to the sixth peel, he pushed it, kicked it. Then when he went to headbutt it, he had lost track of how to meet it on the full on its return, and he stretched forward, and he was a little bit too early, and he missed the bell, and the bell tower is very high up, and so he missed it, and he fell headlong down the chute, and he hit the bottom and splattered on the bottom, and anyway, there were people in the bottom of the church, and they heard this, and they called the authorities, and people came rushing, and laid him out there on a slab. He was dead, and anyway, Quasimodo came back, dropped off Esmeralda, came back to the cathedral, and he saw the fuss, so he goes back to where the body is laid out, and the authorities, the police and the ambulance people said to Quasimodo, he said, "This man was ringing your bells. Do you know him?" And Quasimodo said, "Well, I don't know his name, but his face rings a bell." I'm wheezing. Oh God. God. Oh, my side. Oh, God, that hurts. I'll have to go.